Okay, I was gonna do this in as one video, but I thought I'd just do two separate ones. And didn't put this thought video of the Continental, the first episode of the Continental with that one. So after I got done watching the season one finale of Ahsoka with my friend, we started the Continental. Huge John Wick fan. Huge fan. And John Wick Chapter 4 is still my favorite movie of 2023, and I don't see anything changing that. But it takes place in the 70s. It was so cool to see the younger. I should say this is spoiler. I'm going to jump around in the episode. So it was so cool to see the younger Winston and the younger Lance Riddick's character, Sharon. I think his name's Sharon. Like Google says it's named Sharon, but I thought it was something different. I don't know. But anyway, but yeah, it was so cool to see the younger character of him and seeing Mel Gibson as Cormac. That was kind of a cool character. I can't wait to see what his character is like going forward. And the action was fantastic. It definitely felt like John Wick in that world. It was so cool to see the Continental. I was like, oh my god, I know I'm watching John Wick when I see the Continental and seeing the action scenes with Winston's brother Frankie. That was really cool. Like even him blocking the bullet shots with the jacket, just like John Wick had, was the bulletproof jacket. And I am 90% sure. I'm over 90% Miles is the younger version character of Lawrence Fishburne, the Bowery King. I am pretty sure. I don't know. I didn't want to Google it and find out if Miles is um the Bowery King because I didn't want that spoiled for me in case they say something in the next episode or whatever, or in the finale, the season one finale. Because I think this only has 3 episodes. Is it a mini series? There's no way there's only 3 episodes. I'm hoping it's more, but this would be stupid if it's only 3 episodes. It's not even a series. It's like what is that? But I mean, the episodes are like over an hour, which is awesome. I know after I see if it is 3 episodes only, I'm gonna see this third episode and I'll be like, gosh dang it, I gotta start it again. I just can't get enough of the show. This show was fantastic, by the way. 10 out of 10. I loved every minute of it. Being a huge John Wick fan, and just John Wick Chapter 4 is still one of my favorite movies of 2023. I don't see anything changing that. But anyway, going back to Miles, but yeah, I definitely feel like Miles is the Bowery King because this is the way he was interacting with Winston when the in the room with all the guns. I was like, that is definitely the younger version of Florence Fishburne's, and there this character, the Bowery King. Plus, like when there was a couple of Easter eggs I noticed, like when the one girl, the one lady that was in the room with Winston, and they were about ready to get it on. She was like tick tock, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And the first thing I said, I yelled out at my friend, I was like, "Tick tock, Mister Wick." So that was like an Easter egg back to the previous John Wick movies, and um, when I think it was Winston when he was driving the car, and he looked over at the posters, and the poster, I think it was Marilyn Monroe's poster. It says, I'll be seeing you or whatever, or be seeing you soon. No, it was said, be seeing you soon. And that's the same thing that Ruby Rose's character said to John Wick when she signed to John Wick. And I can't remember if it was when her and or when him and John Wick and Common was at the bar and Common's character left, and then um she was like, can I buy you a drink? And he's like, no, I've got one. And I think that's when she says, I'll be seeing you soon. It was either that part or it was the part when John Wick killed her and she was up against like the like Hall of Mirrors, like the art art gallery place, and she signed to John Wick, said, I'll be seeing you soon. But I just thought that was a cool homage to the past John Wick, to chapter was that 2? Yeah, that was, yeah, John Wick chapter 2, the one Ruby Rose was in. So I just kept my eyes open to see if there was any other spoilers in the in this Continental. I'm sure there was some other stuff that I probably missed. And the music was great. I loved all the music. It just fit perfectly. Um, Hansel and Gretel. Oh my god. I can't wait to see more of Hansel and Gretel. I don't know if they're brother and sister or boyfriend and girlfriend, but oh my god, the guy's haircut. I was laughing so hard. Those two characters, but they're good with the sniper rifle, so um, but yeah, I was thinking previous, right before, I was thinking, I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting. Winston has a brother. I was thinking that, oh, I wonder if Winston's brother will show up in the next John Wick or something, since they introduced him. And I was like, oh, I guess they're not, when I saw the end of that episode. So, but yeah, it was just so good. And obviously, if they're in New York, you got to have the twin towers, the two towers, um, because I mean it's iconic to New York and it takes place in the '70s, so you had to put them in it. Some people's gonna be like, probably watch this and be like, oh my God, there they are. But I mean, it's setting of New York, so it's the iconic landmark of New York. But I cannot wait. I don't know when I'm gonna watch the second episode. Probably on Tuesday. So I always go to over at my friend's house on Tuesday, so I'll probably have to wait until next Tuesday to see the second episode. So, but I'm really excited for the second episode. Like, if you are watching this and you've seen the first episode of the Continental and you're a big John Wick fan, what did you think of the first episode of the Continental? I thought it was like thumbs up. I'm like, oh my God, I need more. So if this is a mini series, just to think, like, to see if it takes off or whatever, and see maybe them to do like a second season with more episodes, that would be fantastic. Or something like, like after the '70s, it takes place in the '80s, see what the Continental was like in the '80s. And I am going to say over 90% in the season finale, if this is the only season they're doing, or if they plan on doing another season, one of these finales, we're going to see a young John Wick. And I think we're going to get a young John Wick series. Somebody's going to play a younger John Wick. So I hope that's a thing. So anyway, I'm going to get off here. So I hope you have a great night. Take care, and talk to you guys later.